Hello guys, so today I'll show you how to make money trading a small forex account. Let's say you have $1,000 and you're gonna get 50 times leverage, so you're gonna have about $50,000 in buying power. So basically, what I'm gonna be talking about is my experience and how I was able to turn around a small account and actually make something off myself. I've realized a lot of people have been trading trends, and they've been almost everybody's been using the same tool: trading view, barcharts.com, daily fx. And it makes sense as to why, because a lot of people don't want to do their research and due diligence and play the long game. um, they always say, oh, 90% of traders lose money, and the 10% make money, right? They make dollars. So how can you be in this 10% and actually make money? First of all, set a goal. Set a goal. So you have 50,000 buy power. Let's say my goal for this would be, let's try and do what if I'm going to scalp. This is very hard to do, but I would set a goal at, like, 0.5% per week. Many people may say, oh, that's not much. Well, it isn't, but at least every time my account grows by $500, that's another $25,000 in buying power. Never trade with your full buying power. Always, the recommended is at least 10%, 5 to 10%. But because I have a small account, I usually do like 50, 60% is pushing it. So probably around 25. That's what I would use to trade. If when I'm growing a small account like that, you use 25,000. So I'm gonna just clear my board here real quick so I could get some more space, and then we'll talk more about what we're doing. So, all right. So let's do the math. 10% of this would be 5,000. 10% of this would be 5,000, and 1% would be 500, and half of that would be 250. So 250 a week would equal about 1,000 a month. So over a month, you would have made 100% ROI. A lot of people may scoff at this because when they go into forex, they think they're going to be able to buy a Lamborghini, but that's not how it works. You have to build slowly. And actually, this is not slowly. If you make 12,000 a year from a $1,000 investment, that's actually 12x your money. That's a lot. That's a very good return on investment. Like, a lot of people don't get that, but it's not impossible if you stick with a routine and trade with the mentality of a robot. What you do is you build a strategy and you stick with it. Let's say this is just a sticky note for the fact that you'll stick with it. But build a strategy, stick with it. One easy strategy that I usually work with is I don't trade by the day. I don't do that. I do the week. So if you do by the week, it's easier to spot the trend and ride it. For example, the euro dollar is at an all-time low for the week, from this day. Today the 5/11/20. So if you buy at this point where it's at the all-time low for the week, I guarantee you, if you wait until today's Tuesday, so if you wait until next week Tuesday, you could let me go on a computer real quick and look where it's at. Let's say if you buy right now, it's at about, for the week, it's at about 107. So, and it's at 794. If you buy right now, you can potentially capitalize on this, the growth. So over the next week, let's say it goes up back to where it was, which is at, let's say it went up to 114, but let's say 113. That right there would have been a move of over 2%, roughly. So if it moves back up to where it was at the start of the week, which was 113, that would have been a move of over 2%. Now, So let's say you didn't get to jump in at the right time, but you jumped in low enough where you could capture 1% of that. 1% of that would have put you at 500 right here. 500 would have put you at 1500 right there. 1500, I'm running out of space, times 50. FX gives 50, and there's other places that give 100. Anything over 100 times, 100 times your money is a scam. Don't go with any broker that gives you more than 100 times your money to trade with. They're expecting you to blow up, and they make money off your failure. But FX.com and IG.com, they give about 50 times your money. And then let's say you move up to 1500, that will put you at around $75,000 in spending. So that means the next time, in order to make $500, all you would need is let me do the math here. So the next time you would probably need 10%, 1%, 750. So yeah, to make $500, you probably need what, 0.75%, which actually no, I'm doing my math wrong. It would be what, 0.3%. Is that what it is? You guys can do the math and let me know below, but you get the gist. Many people look at the 5-minute, the 10-minute, and the 1-minute chart. Doesn't make sense. It makes more sense to look at the 1 week, the 1 month, and that's pretty much it. But it always makes more sense to go with these because they're a lot more predictable for a smaller account.